Hi everyone, I am Teacher Michelle and welcome to another episode of Unang Math. For this episode, I will be discussing this lesson using the special products to rationalize the denominator. We studied that when we rationalize the denominator, let's say for example this fraction, 1 over square root of 2. When we rationalize this denominator, we will be multiplying this denominator by the same number. So this is times square root of 2. Numerator is times square root of 2 also. So multiplying the denominator by the same number, now our denominator is 2. So this is now a rational number. So numerator here is square root of 2. Okay, how about if the given fraction is 1 over square root of 3 plus square root of 2. Okay, if we will do the same thing, if we will multiply the same number, so this is times square root of 3 plus square root of 2. Numerator must be multiplied by square root of 3 plus square root of 2 also. So, our numerator would be square root of 3 plus square root of 2. What about our denominator? So, this is then equal to square root of 3 plus square root of 2 raised to the power of 2. And this is 3 plus 2 square root of 6 plus 2. And if we will simplify, then this is 5 plus 2 square root of 6. Still, this denominator is an irrational number. So, how are we going then to rationalize the denominator of this kind of fraction? So when the denominator is an irrational binomial, so this is an irrational binomial, we will use the difference of squares identity. So that is a plus b times a minus b, and that would give us a squared minus b squared. Okay, let's rationalize this fraction using the difference of squares identity. Okay, our denominator square root of 3 plus square root of 2. This is this a plus b. So to rationalize this, we will multiply this denominator by the same number but with different sign. So this is times square root of 3 minus square root of 2. Numerator must be multiplied by square root of 3 minus square root of 2 also. So this denominator then would be 3 minus 2. And 3 minus 2 is 1. Okay, what about our numerator? So numerator is square root of 3 minus square root of 2. So square root of 3 minus square root of 2. So the result, when we rationalize the denominator of this fraction then is square root of 3 minus square root of 2. Okay, what about another example? We have here 3 over square root of 5 minus 1. Let's rationalize the denominator using the difference of square identity. Denominator is square root of 5 minus 1. So multiply this denominator by the same number but with different signs. So this is then times square root of 5 plus 1. Numerator is also times the square root of 5 plus 1. Okay, so for our denominator, this is then 5 minus 1, which is 4. So this is now a rational number. Numerator then is 3 square root of 5 plus 3. So when we rationalize the denominator of this given fraction, we have here the result 3 square root of 5 plus 3 over 4. Okay, now look at these fractions that we have here. What kind of fractions do you think are these 5 fractions? Okay, these kind of fractions, or when you see this kind of fractions, these fractions have the same numerator and denominator. So how come? We have here 2 over square root of 3 minus 1. When we rationalize the denominator of these fractions, so this is times square root of 3, and opposite sign is plus, so plus 1. Multiply this also, numerator, by square root of 3 plus 1. So if we're going to rationalize the denominator of these fraction, then our denominator is 3 minus 1, which is 2. 2 is the denominator, and our numerator here is also 2. So this is 2 square root of 3 plus 1. So if we will simplify, then the result is square root of 3 plus 1. Okay, what about for the second fraction? So rationalize, we need to multiply by square root of 3 minus 1. Here is also times square root of 3 minus 1. So the denominator here is 3 minus 1, which is also 2. Numerator is also 2. So if we will simplify, then the result here is square root of 3 minus 1. So it means this kind of fraction, numerator and denominators are the same. And the result would be same number in the denominator, but different sign. So here, square root of 3 minus 1, the result is square root of 3 plus 1. Here, square root of 3 plus 1, so the result is square root of 3 minus 1. So it means in this fraction, numerator denominators are the same. So the result would be same number but opposite sign. So this is square root of 5 plus 1. What about here? Square root of 7 minus 2. And for this fraction, the result would be square root of 10 plus 2. Okay, this time, let's simplify this simple problem here. We have square root of 3 over square root of 2 plus 1 minus square root of 3 over square root of 2 minus 1. So we have to rationalize first this denominator. So we have to multiply by same number with different signs. So times square root of 2 minus 1. Here's also times square root of 2 minus 1. We need also to rationalize this denominator by multiplying the same number but with different signs. So square root of 2 plus 1. So here is times square root of 2 plus 1. Okay, now, square root of 2 plus 1 times square root of 2 minus 1. This is 2 minus 1, and it means the denominator is 1. And since it's 1, then it's okay not to write this denominator. What about here? 2 minus square root of 2 minus 1 times square root of 2 plus 1. Denominator is also 1. So we don't need to write if it's 1. Okay, this time, let's get the numerator. So square root of 3 times square root of 2, then that's square root of 6. Square root of 3 times negative 1, then minus square root of 3. The operation is subtraction. So minus this one, so square root of 3 times square root of 2 is square root of 6, plus square root of 3 times 1 is square root of 3. So this is then square root of 6 minus square root of 3 minus square root of 6 minus square root of 3. Okay, if we will simplify, then we have here negative square root of 3 minus 3, then this is then equal to negative 2 square root of 3. Okay, what about this simple problem? Let's also answer this one. When square root of 2 plus 4 over 2 minus square root of 2 is written with the rationalized denominator, then it becomes a plus b square root of 5. Let's find the value of a plus b. So to find this value, a and b, or this number and this number, we need to rationalize the denominator of this fraction. So we have square root of 2 plus 4 over 2 minus the square root of 2. So we will multiply the denominator. Same number, but different signs. So times 2 plus the square root of 2. So this is also times 2 plus square root of 2. Okay, now, this denominator is 4 minus 2. And the result is 2. So it's already a rational number. Okay, what about for our numerator? So square root of 2 times 2, so that would be 2 square root of 2. Square root of 2 times square root of 2 is square root of 4, which is 2. So plus 2. 4 times 2 is 8, so plus 8. And then 4 times square root of 2 is 4 square root of 2. So plus 4 square root of 2. Square root of 2 square root of 2 plus 4 square root of 2, then that's 6 square root of 2. And this is plus 10 over 2. Okay, this is 10. If we will simplify, so this is 3. This becomes 5. So 5 plus 3 square root of 2. And take note, this is equal to this one, a plus b square root of 2. So it means a is 5, b is 3. The question is, what's the value of a plus b? So 5 plus 3, then value is 8.